In the previous video, we showed how we are gaining more control over suppliers, pricing and supply chain performance. Over the past few weeks, we have taken another step forward. Instead of only focusing on general supplier improvements, we are now looking much deeper into individual customer cases and how we can create more value for them. A good example is an audit we carried out at Jeffrey's warehouse. This audit focused entirely on one of our largest customers. We looked at the products moving through this supply chain and how inventory is being managed. What we found is that supply chain optimization is often not about a bigger warehouse or buying more stock. It's about having better insights. During the audit, we identified several opportunities to improve the inventory management and inventory planning. Based on these findings, we provided recommendations to both our customer and Jeffrey. But it didn't stop there. At the beginning of June, we held a follow-up meeting with the customer and Jeffrey's team to further develop these improvements. The next step is implementing a dedicated inventory management sheet that is fully tailored to the customer situation. Once it's running, we will conduct another audit to measure its impact on stock availability, inventory levels and delivery speed. This perfectly shows how our role is evolving. We are no longer just a platform connecting suppliers and customers. More and more, we are becoming involved in daily operations to actively improve process. We see the same thing with ticket management. As customers grow, more questions, exceptions and issues naturally appear. What we have noticed is that many tickets can often be traced back to the same supplier issue. A good example is supplier Ivy. Instead of handling every ticket separately, we have introduced a new way of working. When multiple tickets relate to the same supplier, they are immediately forwarded to the team China. Our local team then works directly with the supplier to solve the problem at its source. That may sound simple, but it's a completely different approach. Instead of treating symptoms, you are removing the root cause, and that's what prevents the same issues from coming back again and again. Meanwhile, we are continuing to work behind the scenes on one of the biggest milestones since the start of the series, our own physical office in China. When we started making these videos, it was still just a plan. Now we are in the final stages of preparation. The last details are being completed and we expect to share more very soon. For us, this is an important milestone, not just because we will have a physical location, but because it allows us to work even closer with the suppliers' factories. At the same time, we are also exploring further expansion of our team in China. Not because we want the biggest team possible, but because we are learning where the greatest impact can be made. The closer we are to the operation, the faster we can identify problems, improve processes, and help suppliers perform better. Looking back at the past few months, this is exactly the direction we are moving in. From supplier audits to customer-specific audits. From solving individual issues to solving root causes. And from a small team in China to an organization that works every day to improve the supply chain. In the next video, we will take you behind the scenes of the latest developments around our China office. We will also share the results of the new audits and the next steps we are taking to gain even more control over our customer supply chains. We will take you along for the journey.